I just knew that you would bring so much life and energy to the video that we're making.
That is always what I wish for. Sorry.
Said, all right, where in Nicaragua? Do you have context? Do you know? No, but I've seen on a map one time Corinto, and it reminded me of Corinthians. I think we should go check that place out. Okay, great plan. Sounds like a great plan.
On board.
So let's do it. Better than the Virgin Islands. Let's do it. And so, like, when they arrive here, it's been hours since they got to Nicaragua. They're in Corinto. They come out of the hotel, and they're just walking to the beach. Let's go and find some people. Let's find something to do. And Dusty forgot his soccer ball.
Go figure.
So he's got to run back. So they said, you know what, we're going to sit right here, and we'll wait for you. And they sat down right in front of First Baptist Church, and they looked up, and Pastor Ricardo, I kid you not, is waiting at the gate. He is waiting at the gate. And so Mike comes up and says, he sees First Baptist Corinto, and he had gone to First Baptist more, and so he said, hey, let's check this out. And so he said, is this your church? And he said, yes, it's my church. Come around, I'll show you around. And Pastor Ricardo took us through and showed us what he was doing here, and he had next to nothing in here.
And he sat down, like, we sat down right over there on those pews, and Pastor Ricardo sat in one of these big back chairs.
We've got the video.
And he shared with us the vision that he had for this community.
Meanwhile, he has no idea why we're here.
No.
And he shares it this way. He goes, we want to do so much more in these communities. And these people need the gospel. But when they're so hungry and they need food, he said when you give them a plate of food and you share with them the gospel, then evangelism is complete. And he did this circle here. He said evangelism is complete. And, you know, that's when Mike said, that's why we're here. And, you know, immediately Pastor Ricardo tears up and he starts sharing that he's prayed for 6 years for God to send him someone. And we said, well, here we are. One of our heartbeats has always been that, like, ever since we were interns, we were crazy and we were fun, and people would always say, like, I didn't know that serving God could be fun. And I didn't know that, like, you could be a crazy teenager and still, like, serve God with everything you have. And then people told us as we continue to work, and, you know, you're going to have to chill out, you're going to have to not be, and you're going to have to,
and I mean, we have some, like, obviously, like, you got to put your adult pants on
sometimes, but
some days, like, but like other days you don't.
Yeah, and you know, you just know that, like, serving God is fun, and why shouldn't it be? If he's done all this for us, why should we be upset to do and get to? And I thank God every time I pray that he's called us to this opportunity.
Hopefully some of you guys, we're going to bring you guys down there too, that y'all will come down here. We want you to. It's something that is extremely special. We say things, we're not just throwing these words out there, but it is life-changing. It's something you come down here and you see something from a whole new perspective that you've never seen before. And I'm telling you, you can see the videos, you can see all this, and it's really cool. And you can hear our stories and, you know, maybe shed a tear, and it's amazing, you know, it really is. But it's just, it doesn't compare to actually coming and experiencing it. So again, I hope that, you know, some of you guys next time when we do this, when we have some trips, and it's a year away, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm sitting here in the middle of this trip, but when we do something else, when we come back here hopefully, or whatever we do, it would be cool to see, you know, some of you guys, you know, come down with us and just experience this. It's so neat to do this and just see like Matt put on these bracelets, 1 Peter 4:10, just talking about using the gifts that he's given you to to serve in a way. So don't think like you have to have my gifts, you have to have Matt's gifts, or anybody who's come here. It doesn't matter. You know, God's made you a certain way, and we all come here, and that's the cool thing. It's just the same thing like in coming to church. It takes all of us. When you come over here, they're not going to put you in this certain place and say you have to do this. It's open. That's what's cool. It's like we've got all these things we need to do. Where would you guys like to serve, or how can you serve? And that's what you can do here. You can come here and just use your gifts, and it's extremely cool. It's life impactful, and for them it's cool, but it is impactful for you. It changes your life. It really does. And I just hope you guys can experience it.